welcome to another episode of Freezer Burns, where you join me as I walk down the freezer aisle and eat my way through it one box at a time. As always, I'm your host Greg, and today we have a really exciting show for you. We're going to be reviewing this. This is the Taipei sweet and sour chicken, breaded chicken, white meat, and vegetables in a sweet and sour sauce with steamed rice. Now I'm going to get a little closer so you can see that. See, it's got that traditional keystone shaped Chinese takeout box. It's pretty small. I can palm this thing, but it looks like it's going to be low in fat and hopefully high in yumminess. We can put this in the microwave for 5 to 6 minutes. I think I don't know, I'm getting kind of hungry, so what do you say we do this right now, put this in the microwave, see how it tastes. Come on. So once again, this is the Taipei sweet and sour chicken. Now I'm reading the directions. It says, heat wrapped container on full power for 5 to 6 minutes. Heating times may vary. Let stand 3 to 5 minutes. Now, here's where I'm confused. If you could see this, it is shrink wrapped. See that seam right there? It's shrink wrapped. Now, do you think that heating wrapped container means keeping the shrink wrap on? Or do you think wrapped container means just don't take it out of this box? I don't know. I'm a little nervous about that, to be honest. I'm going to try to not overthink it and actually put this in the microwave with the saran wrap. It told me not to take it out of the wrapper. So we'll see. Let's put this in for 5 minutes and see how it tastes. Now hopefully in the microwave that plastic wasn't supposed to be taken off. Hopefully it doesn't melt over the box. If so, we're going to have a very short review today. But we'll see. So the 5 minutes are up. I've taken this out. I'm going to get closer. You can see the condensation building on the inside. I still am not sure whether I was supposed to take this wrapper off. What I am sure of is it didn't melt into my food, so I'm fairly comfortable with trying this out. I'm supposed to wait 2 to 3 minutes for it to cool. And on the side it says I can cook and pour, or I can stir and enjoy. I think I'm going to go for the stir and enjoy. Take out my chopsticks, eat it straight from this box. So let's wait a couple minutes and then we'll see how it tastes. So I want to try to make this cool a little faster, so I thought, why not try to take this plastic off? One thing you should know is this plastic is on, it's really, really thick plastic. And I tried to bust this open, and what happened was this box collapsed. See that right there? See how I'm pushing it in? And we've actually have kind of a structural breach on the bottom where the blue ink off of the cardboard has now rubbed off onto the plastic. I'm not sure if that punctured all the way through, but I'm going to rip this plastic off and see. If that's the case, this might be a flaw in the packaging. You can see removing hermetically sealed plastic from microwavable items is a delicate task. I'm using my sharp knife here to break this open. I don't want to tear. I tried to tear that earlier and you saw what happened to the bottom of the box. And the last thing I want is for my lunch to go the way of the dinosaur. I'm gonna pull this down. Yeah, so this is not good. This isn't good at all. See that right there? See how I can push that in? It's like soggy cardboard, and that scares me. And that scares me even more. See how that ink just came right off onto my finger? I look like a Smurf now. Let's bust this open. As you can guess, this is not my first time at the Chinese rodeo. And I've taken this box, I've opened it up, and the first thing that I was hoping for, as I'm sure you guys all are, is I would open it up and in true Chinese takeout style, it would be filled all the way to the top. Well, look at this. It's only filled up maybe halfway to the top. And that's slightly disappointing. I have my chopsticks here, and I'm going to kind of move things around. Ah, I see. Rice is down below. See that? We got some pieces of chicken and all that stuff. Now, incidentally, I am using my China City chopsticks, a now defunct restaurant owned by family members, and in true English style, it was in Brookline, Mass on Beacon Street, but it was printed Rican Street. Just a little side note. So, what do I have in here? I have big pieces of carrot that are really good. Good carrot. I have green peppers. Equally good. The rice is a good consistency. It's not too dry, it's not too soggy, which isn't bad considering I just nuked this thing inside a plastic bubble for 5 minutes. The sauce is good. It is not overly salty. It's not something that I feel like it's staining the whole inside of my gastrointestinal system with the red color. It's a nice bright orangey red. Here's the chicken. Decent sized piece. Really hot. And not that great. And here's why. When I first bit into that first bite, my teeth sunk into this really succulent chicken. And then it hit something of undeterminable origin. That's the scary part. It's like old McDonaldâs Chicken McNuggets. You always get that piece of gristle in there, normally in the boot shape one. Again, I digress. This one, I bit into it. I bit into something chunky. Wasn't sure what it was. Decided to power through that. It looks like it was an extra piece of batter that just got a little overcooked. I'm going to try a different piece of chicken and see if that's even better. Okay. This piece of chicken, although equally hot, was all batter. There was like a little minuscule piece of chicken in there, Chicken Little. Was not as good. Honestly, I prefer the gristle one to the soggy one. Overall, I think this is a little too inconsistent for me. It's definitely a filling meal, although it's only halfway up in terms of filling. It's only $3.19. The sauce is okay. It should be an overall good meal, but the cooking directions, epic fail. The structure of the box, although creative and did catch my eye, structurally it just cannot handle 5 minutes in the microwave, in my opinion. There is a lot of big chunks of food. Again, here's another big piece of carrot. See that? That's a big piece of carrot. Here's another big piece of chicken. So overall, I'd say it's got good quality and they're trying, but in terms of quality control, they're just not cutting it. Once again, this is the Taipei sweet and sour chicken meal. It's over about $3.19, and I would say I'd give it 3 stars. This is Greg. This is another episode of Freezer Burns, and I'll see you next time.